Hi, my name is Brodsky, and I write books for kids. You might know some of my characters like Stover, a very fit pig, or Charlie, the penguin from A Catfish Tale, or the bent tree. Today, I want to talk to you about one of these characters in particular. It's the bent tree from My Bent Tree.
Tell us about your character.
The tree is the main character of the book, and it also shows up in every one of my other picture books. Kids love finding the bent tree, and I've even had grown-ups call or write me to let me know they found a bent tree in their travels. My Bent Tree is in rhyme like all of my other books. It's a story of a little tree that's bent. It explains what happened to make it bent, that it got hit by lightning, but with a lot of care from its mom, the tree grows up to be strong and tall. It was only after I finished writing the story that I realized the story of my bent tree was really my own story. You see, when I was little, I had polio, a very serious illness. It was only with the help of my mother and others that I became the strong person I am today. Maybe some of you kids have had to deal with serious medical problems or other problems, but if people are there to help you, you can be strong like the tree in My Bent Tree as well.
How did you come up with this character?
You may wonder how I came up with the character of the bent tree. Well, this is what happened. My dog and I were walking on a road we took every day, and I happened to look up and notice something I had never noticed before. It was a bent pine tree. I repeated 4 lines about the tree over and over until I got home. This is what the lines were. One day I was walking and was so surprised I spotted a bent pine beside the straight guys. When I got home, I wrote down the 4 lines, and a week later, I wrote the rest of the poem that became the book. Then I had to find an illustrator, but that's a whole other story. I really didn't plan on writing books because I have another job as a clinical social worker. I'm a counselor. I help people with their own problems. But when I was little, I read so many books that one year I read 5 books a week. That was the limit we could take out of my library.
What made you want to become a creator of books?
I think that all of my reading stored many things inside my head, in my imagination, and my imagination is what I use when I write. I love imagining all sorts of things, even wondering what it would be like if non-human objects, things like a tree or a chair, or even a car, could think, talk, or feel just like we can. I wonder what they might say or do. Once I realized I could write, I decided to write stories and the life questions that follow so the kids would have fun reading and maybe even understand more about things that are happening in their own lives. So my best advice to you kids out there is that you should read as much as you can. It's special, it's fun, and you may even learn something. You never know where reading will take you. Happy reading!
If you found a whale in your bathtub, what would you do?
Since I'm a therapist, I would ask him how he got to my bathtub, and also, why is he coming at this time? Then I'd ask him about his family life. Does he have a family? Does he have any brothers and sisters? What are his parents like? Then I'd suggest we take a walk around the neighborhood. We could even go for ice cream. I really wanted to show him how I live. And then I'd ask him, what's he gonna do next?